I want to talk about cap and trade today. I was going to hope that this policy was going to stay buried, but apparently Obama's brought it back with the added promise that if we go for it, he's going to allow for offshore oil drilling. Now, in Radiohead circles and some pundit circles, it's been called cap and tax, which is accurate, but I don't think it goes far enough to sort of describe the real danger that this policy poses. Now, let's say that we were to enact cap and trade. We have to, limit our carbon emissions and thereby our oil consumption, and we have to use some kind of alternative energy. Well, let's go for nuclear power. Well, that sounds great. That would certainly replace oil. The trouble is that we have this huge Luddite anti-nuclear movement that doesn't want us to, use any nuclear power at all. They complain about like nuclear waste, which we have perfectly good ways to store nuclear waste. There's no way it's getting out in hundreds of years, but they want to insist that it stays. Find ways to keep it closed in there for literally tens of thousands of years, which, frankly, that's so far off. It's ridiculous to even consider worrying about that. Anyway, that's the way nuclear stands, so we're not going to go anywhere with nuclear. There's hydrogen power. This is actually a good idea. The problem is that R&D wise, it's 10 to 15 years off. So this leaves us with sort of supplementary alternatives like solar power and wind power. Well, great. This can, add maybe give us like 5% of our energy needs, but you can't run an entire economy on supplementary alternatives. It just won't work. So, unless of course, you want to paper over the entire state of Rhode Island in solar panels or something, but that would be kind of ridiculous. Anyway, so what this does is it caps how much oil we can use. And as a result, our industries can only produce so much because they need power to run their factories, which needs oil to be produced in the first place. So what this does in the large scale is it basically puts a threshold on what we can produce, how much we can grow as an economy. Now, considering that we're in a recession, this is really stupid. It's like having a bill that says you're allowed to grow so far but no farther, and the only way to get out of a recession is to grow your way out. So if we're not allowed to grow, this policy is literally mandating a recession, and it's putting an upper limit on what we're allowed to produce. And I find that very dangerous as a country, because it's basically telling us we're going to limit our power. Like we're not allowed to progress past a certain level. So I hope that explains just how dangerous this bill is for some people out there who might not know what cap and trade is all about. So I'll see you guys later. Have a good day.